And in the spirit realm, how do we travel? We travel on the wings of the spirit. By the wings of the spirit, how do you travel? How do you engage the wings of the spirit? You engage him by prayer. You engage him by your faith. You engage him by your consecration. You engage him by dogged act of covenant practice. And these are the things that are under attack currently in the body. Everything that we've been taught that grant us access to the reserves or the possibilities of God that men have walked in and proven over time is suddenly under attack. And it is a deliberate attack from the pit of hell to grant the people of God in faithlessness. Sometimes I wonder, why is it so? Now, I'm not speaking this because I'm a pastor. But it's just an analogy in my head. Me and my money, it is okay for me to go to maybe a comedy show and buy a table for 1 million. And then sit there and laugh. And laugh. And then I step out, I go back home with a cracked rib. But if I come to church and I saw the 1 million to help boost the word of or the work of God, then somebody on the social media space who is a social media pastor will take it upon his or herself to tell you that they are cheating you, they are stealing from you. How? Which one is better? That I support a cause that I believe in, that transcends time into eternity, than squandering it on just cracking my flesh and laughing. They don't have a challenge with you. They don't have a challenge with you squandering your money anyhow you like it. But if you give it to church, it's a problem. Are you not seeing that it's an attack from the pit of hell? Meanwhile, these people that it is okay to give, they can buy a car worth 1.5 billion. It's not a problem. But if they see a pastor with a Land Cruiser Jeep, it's a problem. I'm not in support of wastefulness. I'm just trying to show you how the enemy is wiggling into the system to weaken the faith of people. You know, a lot of people, by how they have been taught, they believe that they can sow their seed and bring themselves out of certain situations. And they have done it over time, and it has worked for them because it is a biblical principle that God honors. You know, what God does is God honors faith. I've taught us before. If your faith is captured in your ability to touch the hem of his garment, you will be made whole. That was what the woman with the issue of blood said. He said, if I may but touch the hem of his garment. That was where she invested her faith. Are you with me? Is it the centurion man? He says, speak the word only, and my servant shall be what? Shall be made whole. That was where he invested his own faith. That I believe that if you can alter your word, my servant, wherever he is, the word is strong enough to bring him deliverance. The same way, somebody can wake up and decide that this last card in my account is not enough to solve my problem. Lord, I give it to you so that you will solve my problem. That you have invested your faith by that act, and you have invoked the integrity of God by that action. This is what a lot of people don't know. It is actually an act of faith, but if it is not done from a realm of understanding and light, it will be effort and futility. I've done it many times. I want to do a project. I don't have the money. I will look at my account. Whatever is there, I will pray and I will give it away. And I assure you, the problem is solved. It is solved. But now the devil have raised apostles just to keep believers in poverty. The little one you have is not enough, and you are afraid to give it out. Or rather, you are afraid to give it to God. Meanwhile, God has said, prove me and see. How do you now prove him? If you can't believe him enough to part away with your 2,000 naira, is it when you have 1 million that you can part away with it? And then you keep wondering why things are tied. I'm showing you that as far as biblical principles are concerned, there are certain tenets of our faith and belief system that is under attack. And it's a deliberate attack from the devil to keep people's faith weakened. So that even if you are doing, you don't have the faith that this thing have the capacity to bring the kind of result you are looking for.